I agreed with what you said in the interview as well. That definitely maybe is a greatest hits album, really, isn't it?
Yeah, every song's a single, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's they could have released each track as a single, and 2 years later put it out as compiled it into a greatest hits album, and it wouldn't seem odd, would it? There isn't one. I mean, I don't. I mean, I like a lot of experimental, mad, fucked up music as well, but there isn't a track on the album that does that. Their forte and the brilliance of Oasis is they were just a pop band, great pop bands, and in the end of the day, it's all pop music, isn't it? And growing up in punk, and people are snobby about pop music, but one of the great things about the Sex Pistols was they're one of the greatest pop bands ever. Again, another album where every song is killer. There's no throwaway tracks stuck in there. So definitely maybe it was like that, and it's kind of the sound of a band that spent 2.5 years sort of leading up to that record, and there's something about an album, a band's first album, isn't there? It's the band at their purest, isn't it? And it's a lineup of lads who were in a room for like weeks and end every day, honing this thing down. I think, and it's in a way, it's almost a perfect lineup. And I mean, they had great lineups afterwards. And like somebody said, every drummer suits every period of the bands. But there's something about Tony's drumming, isn't there? That
yeah.
kind of yeah, he's a powerful drummer, four to the floor punk rock drummer. But he has that kind of lazy swing as well, which is important in the sound of Oasis. But he would have been, but I really like the later records. I don't think he would have suited those later records so much because it's a completely different band by the sixth and seventh albums, and they're playing with loops then and doing different stuff, which I really liked. And I'm glad they didn't keep repeating the first album. But the first album has a purity to it, the purity of people who grew up together from the same kind of part of town, same in jokes, same arguments, probably same influences all going in the pot. And there's just something about those kind of records. You can never get it again. You could keep the same lineup and you spend the next 20 years trying to repeat that. You never will. So in a way, you're probably right to try and change it.